He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled with a 17-strong job by the coverage team. So Alabama's going to get the first crack on offense today. This is a team coming out with a lot of confidence, kind of an energized home crowd who got that win last week. But there's a challenge today against this defense.
Yeah, great defense. It's going to be really exciting to see how this one plays out. And I think you're right. I think they did gain a lot of confidence coming in now at home in front of this crowd. Magical atmosphere. They got to take advantage of it.
Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Alabama goes up.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. It's a nice job of the defense to prevent the big play.
Looking to throw now on first down. The receiver has it.
How about the arm strength of this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field.
Chris, I don't know, there's something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
And that's a solid gain of the defense that they're bringing down. And the wideout goes in motion. Wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Second down after that previous play. Here's a good throw off the play fake. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Third down. And they pick up the first on the ground. In the clear at the 25. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him the third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion. Alabama's offense now lining up on first and goal. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. As they claim the lead in this playoff game. That was a dream start for the offense, but what an opening possession. Yeah, sometimes you just want to kind of get settled into a game. These guys didn't really wait at all. They had a script. They knew exactly how to attack the defense, and it works out. And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. So the touchdown kickoff team is out there and moving away. They'll return it from inside the 5. They stop at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So USC Trojans offense out there for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game. For guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today. Because I think these are the guys that show the most consistency. And I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, and provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program. Hopefully they play well today. It's on second down after the incompletion. shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. A serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. And the Trojans bring their punt team onto the field. Trying to kick it away, helping his team to field position. He's going to try to return the punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking right, this one called out. Physical run earns the first down. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
Every time you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Motion now from the tight end. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Inside the 45. Breaking tackles and going. Touchdown.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play, and here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. On 1st and 10 here, we're going to throw the ball. Picked off. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, I think I can hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
Come up with a stop this time. Looking for a wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Makes a nice move there. 0 running stop right at the line of scrimmage. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looking to the end zone. And he's intercepted. He's brought away on that tackle. That was a huge play for this defense.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. You've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Forcing out of bounds after a short run. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Wants to throw it. Here's the target, and it's complete. He stopped at the 22. That's an important breather in this drive. Takes off in a bootleg. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed. It's
second and 14. Takes the handoff here, looking to throw it. There's contact on the throw. And the pass ball is incomplete as time expires in the first quarter. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. The first quarter is in the books, but is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? We begin the quarter with a crucial play, often setting up for this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now brings up third down. And the Trojans will bring their punt team onto the field. When it comes to the second punt of the game. No fair catch, looking to make a return here. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last possession ended with a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Off the play fake on first down. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a game there. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? It's called team pursuit, the swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. There's a throw underneath to the tight end. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chain. First down. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Fights through a tackle. Breaks the tackle to get back to line of scrimmage, but that's it. Offense behind the 6 now on second and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They'll throw it here on second down. Oh, that one's picked off. Goes in quickly to close it. Against the interception.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback. He's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack. Right now, it's not working.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they had a penalty to take it away, and they come up with something here. Looking to throw it on first down. QB to the tight end for a completion. Second down after that completion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Good execution. That's a block. And gets the first down. Set down after that completion.
Of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. You're lucky that wasn't a score.
Gets into space at the 50. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. On first down, it's play action. Caught by the receiver. They bring it down to the 13. This offense really cracking down the score in the first half. The Trojans will line up on the first and 10. Inside
took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting in a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. The returner is brought down. It's a start on the next drive. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Quarterback keeps the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They lose 3 in that play. So now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Second down, we're going to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Throws it to the right. And the line is intercepted near the sideline.
His quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But Chris, it's easy to sit up there and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Ball sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
First and 10, look at the throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Moving the receiver now before the snap. Throwing up play action. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score on the first down. Alabama now operating in the red zone. The quarterback keeps it on the option. It's a fumble. And the defense comes up with the football.
A great job by this defense of spreading out that option and making the quarterback hesitant on whether to keep or to pitch. Because he was hesitant, it allowed the defense to get to him to knock that ball loose.
So they'll start this drive here in less than a minute remaining in the first half. Now the run off the left tackle. Gets the first, is still running. And runs out of bounds. That's a big gain there. That's what's happening first and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. The receiver makes the catch on a comeback route. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. The offense will call timeout. That's their second of the half. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Pressure still there. Tackle made after a big gain. The Trojans will come to the line to run the area. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's got it on a crossing route.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. And third and short. That's how to throw for it. It's caught in the crossing pattern. Clock stops. Now taken by the offense. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackle is made, but the game sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Catch made over the middle. And the defense tackles him on what should be the final play of this first half.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connor now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust his strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start off the second half.
Alabama will kick it off to start the second half.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. To be tackled at the 21, that's good work by the coverage team. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers, a couple of them in the first half, and that's why they're trailing. Slides it with throw. He shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. That completion makes it second and medium. Offense looking to throw the ball. There's a stiff one. He fought hard there, broke the tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Third down, the offense desperately needs a conversion. They're trailing on third quarter. Receiver makes the grab. This time with the 34, that will be a first down. And Trojans come to the line, set a first set of downs. It's a quick catch. One down after a 7-yard gain, so it's second and 3. No huddle now for the offense.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better.
He's picked for a third time tonight. Broken tackle, still going. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick at return.
Man, just a tough way to start this second half for this offense. You get together at halftime, you make all the adjustments based on what you learned from the first half. And to come out and throw an interception in the second half, they got to adjust again.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. It's a quick grab. You bring him down after a short gain there. Alabama comes up the line quickly. We're back with a pass here on second down. The pass is caught. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion the first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball in.
Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half versus this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Now it's third and short. They've been 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. He makes the grab. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. That's made on the left side.
That's taking advantage of the matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it, and they come up with that touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. A play action. Looking to throw. Defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Out of the gun now on third down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up fourth down. And the Trojans will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Breaks into open space. He stopped him short of the goal line, but it'll be first and goal at the 4.
Huge chunk play here by the quarterback. Keeping the ball himself, rips off some nice yards. And my question is, Chris, where's the defense? Where's the pursuit? This guy has the ability to hurt you and hurt you in a big way with his legs. The defense may be underestimating the speed that he has.
Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. On second and goal, it gets him again. Going absolutely nowhere. He'll loss it. Great job for the defense so far. He's third and goal from a long way out. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. A bullet, but it's incomplete. It's up fourth down. So they settle for a field goal attempt here. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. That will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. First down, we're going to throw the ball. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking for a man. This pass is caught. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Third down. This offense really uses conversion here, down multiple scores. Defense stuffs him right there. No gain. Fourth down coming up. The Trojans will have to kick it away. About to punt for the 4th time tonight. And they've got the returner corralled. And now the first play of this drive will begin at their 36. First down. He's going to throw the football. Makes a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain in that completion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's an out. The catch made. They finally make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play to wrap up this third quarter. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. We'll check out the game summary here so far. Now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Now again, I'll start with the quarter. Offense getting set up to run a first down play. It's a draw to the back. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Pop pass on the jet sweep. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yards. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. They'll try to sneak it for the first. Down to keep this drive alive. Quarterback drops back. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out there. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Running through the tackle. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the handoff. And the Trojans look to keep this drive moving. Picks up first down yards and 7 downs for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Gets beat on the out route. And the play is good enough for a first down. The Trojans on the line, so a fresh set of downs. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Now it's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. A little bit too much air in that throw. Looking to throw yet again. Pass rush closing in. Grab by the receiver. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. Trying himself. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down. Nice play. Moves the football to 51. First down. That's a first down and 6 out. Short throw complete to the tight end.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job with his defense to keep that clock moving.
Third and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Play action fake, looking to throw. What a grab! They bring him down short of the end zone. This will set up a first and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across. play gets stuffed. They're going to mark him right at the 1. So just 1 for 3 in red zone trips so far. They come up on 2nd and goal. Looking to score. They'll run it to the right side. He fights it for the score. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
That's not going to make much of a difference today, but it can be a subtle positive takeaway for a team getting beat down like this. And it demonstrates resilience. You want to see this fight from your team in this kind of situation.
Now driving for the extra point. And it's good. They're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands and all over that to make the recovery. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The last possession was a passing game on it, and would get right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? It's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Leaning on the run game here. Chance to get 40. Tackled over the 21. This offense in great scoring position now. Offense comes up on 1st down and 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. They'll run it here. He shreds the tackle. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6. The game is in hand here, but the offense looking to inflict more punishment here in the final seconds. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. They finally corral him at the 1. 2nd down and goal upcoming. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now their job is even more exciting than bigger. Take a run at the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. They get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the national championship. From Grove Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. return it from near the goal line. Tackle at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So Alabama's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And here we are, folks, the last two teams standing, battling for a national championship. It's been a long regular season. They have survived a punishing playoff run. And here we go. The trophy is in the building. Who's going to walk out of here with a lifelong memory?
Chris, one of the great things now that we're in this 12-team playoff format, and in the next...
He breaks free, still going. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid game there on the ground.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind it.
Looking for a man deep on the left side. Who's got it near the end zone? Touchdown. Nice pass to this national title. The national championship game, you cannot do a better job of setting the tone immediately, Kurt.
Well, it's the biggest game of the year, so you've got to bring your best. On the opening drive, the offense did just that. That's how you get this thing started.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 over. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the Hurricanes offense gets their first crack now. Let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
They get the senior with the ground, but it's a nice run there. That's on your first and 10. In open space. Crosses the 25. They make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up for the first down at the 47.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense loved to play the RPO game. And here early, they pick up some big yards.
First down, looking for more now. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 45. This offense really threatening now. Here on first down. And the receiver makes the catch.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice game.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the second effort there will earn him the first down. The Canes come to the line. So looking to throw now on first down. And the quarterback finds an open target in the passing lane. Touchdown. And the end of fight back for this championship game.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets six.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Not much on the return. Let's talk about the 24. Good coverage. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can you do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Bring him down, but an explosive play by the
to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Offense in hurry-up mode. Getting thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. What a move, breaking ankles and still going. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. That's how the offense is quickly down the field.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. No keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Tailback with another carry. They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. In the red zone. First and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He makes the catch. He says he needed explosive goals to close a long, winding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is the national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good. They go for touchdown, 14-7. Kickoff team activated, fired up, and just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Plays a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Tackle made to the 41. It's a nice gain. Getting closer to midfield. Hot over the middle. It's Banks. Eventually they tackle him, but what a spin move to earn him the first down. Back to short plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Play fake, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Banks. Banks out here, second down. The receiver looks it in. It's complete. You make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Here's the ball to the 43. Looking to throw it on first down. They're looking to set up a screen pass here. Banks off the defender. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Tackle made after a big gain. Now offense in scoring position. Near rounds. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a second and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. The national championship game is all tied and up now for the finish.
And this is everything you can hope for on this big stage in the national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins.
They're setting out to try the PAT. He knocks it right through. Director Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Quick throw, the catch is made. Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Uses the stiff arm and gets past the marker before being taken down. First down here in this offense. He's looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Pass caught. Second down now. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. But it's caught quickly. And he's shoved out of bounds, but the defense is short of the first down mark. Pick up the first down through the air.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. See what he can do with the return. He's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. And the offense is back on the field. He scored a touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop him this time. He's got it in the open. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come on the big play of this offense. Just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami and the wide receiver position. You can say,
he's in for the score. Touchdown.
That's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. You may have more in it.
Makes it a 7-point lead. Yeah, momentum scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Running out of time in the pocket.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the second sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
Tough position here, second and long from the 14. Keeping it on the ground here. And still going. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound around. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Defense is coming after him. Oh, trapping for a sack. So here comes Sterling. Trying to over on that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking deep down the left side. It's a huge first down, it's play action. He fires this throw, and he's intercepted. Tackle made after a short return from the pick. Hands down.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Minimal gain right down short of the marker. Watch the play call here on second down for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The offense is looking. The defense just searching for answers now. Trying to create here on the move. Downfield shot, ball is incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And this one is caught. Goes out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Ncaa's playing up here on 1st and 10. Looking to chuck it again.
He cannot escape. It's a sack. And they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. He has already thrown 2 touchdowns in this first half. So the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. Play action. He's looking to throw. Here's a fumble way behind the line scrimmage. Ball runs it out. He counted it back. Big yardage possession. And 3rd and very long. Looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Took contact on the throw. But they don't connect. It's incomplete. And it brings up 4th down. The Hurricanes will have to punt this one away. Looking to flip the field here. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll spot this around the 35-yard line. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. It's out of bounds as a short gain on the play. The completion makes it 2nd and short. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Going for his running back. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And the timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Pass complete for a first down. Gets a fresh set of downs.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The 2nd down play coming up. Looking for a receiver. The pocket breaking down. They bring him down, but not before he moves the sticks with a first down gain. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Catch made on the right side. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Makes the catch downfield. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. There's a play here before halftime. The quarterback spikes the ball. Good chance at a field goal here before the break. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Net kick right down the middle. Can't hit any better than that. So here's the kickoff now. Offense setting for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Looks like they'll take a knee in the final play and head to halftime with the lead. Somewhat conservative call, but intent to take this lead into the locker room. Middle's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it to Kevin Connor for the halftime update.
Chris, the battle for the most coveted trophy in all of college football has been fierce. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kurt. Fellas, hard to believe we're only one half away from crowning a national champion.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Trying to build the lead as we begin the third quarter and trying to clean up those pass protection issues. Brought down after a solid run by the senior. And the Canes hustle to the line for the hurry out. At 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And they heave it deep downfield. And the pass is picked off. Not much on the return there. The tackle will set the offense at the 38.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball moving up, make a clean interception. Great play here.
Start this drive. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. First down and more. He's still running. He's in the clear. It's in. Touchdown.
Oh, if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud, I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big game and a big-time score.
Here comes the point after attempt. The PAT puts him up 3. Good job, team out there. They were fired up and just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards to the end zone. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Great cut there. Oh, he hits it out of bounds after a really nice game there. Running back, this offense set downs. And then 1st down, right back to the running game. And runner brought down right at the 38-yard line. The game makes it 2nd and medium. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Right down the middle, it's Banks. Not much after the catch, but it was good enough for the 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's a foul to the wideout. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He missed his receiver. It's incomplete. Now it's still in the long for his offense, but they'll wait at midfield. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense grabs him up quickly at about 5 yards in the completion, but now it's 4th down. They'll kick it away here. Not what he was was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play that was scored in one play. Can they keep it going? Change of direction. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. Alabama comes over the line quickly. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. It'll be a no-fear first down, brought down at the 43.
But he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. He's going to take a shot down the left side. And he's hauled in way downfield. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The tied offense line up here on first and goal. Back to throw again. He's got it right near the end zone. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. Second down and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He makes it out of the end zone. Touchdown. National championships with elite quarterback play. And Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receivers' jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
And the extra point gives him a double-digit lead. Reporting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play. Puts it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? An inside give now from the shotgun. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Three guys up front line. It's first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Play fake, looking to throw. Off target with the throw. Urgency now for the offense. They hit it empty on this drive down multiple scores. Going to throw it on 3rd and very long. Lets it go quickly. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a first down at the 41. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. The Hurricanes pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Doing a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. The game makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's intercepted. Trying to fire it into a tight window. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing thing at the time.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they really force this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be in the air. Defensive backs have their eyes on the ball. They're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last sentence with a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense can make it a stop? Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Finally stop and butt down. It is good for a first and goal. Defense backed up against their own end zone. offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. They'll try to run this one in. And he's brought down right at the line. They'll stop the ball still right there at the 2. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. On the defense, appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. Offense accepts the penalty and moves them a little farther from their own end zone. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. Big chance it's going to come down to the final possession. Which guy can step up and make plays as we head to the 4th quarter. Set up 2nd and goal. An important 3rd down and goal now. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. They're able to get him down. The coach keeps the offense out there. It's 4th and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's got it. Touchdown.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being a little aggressive and punching it in.
Got behind now, scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Slides the quick throw. They bring him down quickly. A short motion catch to get a little bit closer to the mark. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Quick throw to the left. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the game.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Got the 1st down and still motoring. They tackle him, but the game moves the ball to the 36. Alabama comes up quickly.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Right away with a running game. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught by the receiver. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Obviously, will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. 4th down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Moves out of the pocket. Caught in the backfield. It's pulled. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. So hang on here. We've got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned. Not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. Completion. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. They'll have to throw it here on 2nd down. Over the middle, it's Banks. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a 1st down. The offense really clicking here.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, we are ready for the national championship. We all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day, but I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
Grab behind the line, it's Banks. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to throw it again. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. What a catch! Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. First down, they're going to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and 10 now at the 10. Cade's coming along. Hurry up. First down, going to throw the football. Bringing pressure. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete. It's looking for the end zone. There we go. 3rd down. Close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Miami.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to go all the way back. We were under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. Who knows, maybe you come an onside kick. Back in it.
It's the up and good. A little bit closer. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. When he safely makes the recovery, the onside kick doesn't work. Here comes the Alabama offense back on the field. The offensive coordinator had a love to start in field position. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Down he goes. It's a sack. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. That sack makes it second down and forever. Looking to throw here. Now rolling out to his left. And it's a safety to essentially slam. Secure this with quick help. After giving up the safety, they have to kick it away here now.
Chris, I wouldn't be surprised if you see him taken out of the game after that play. When do you ever see someone lose this many yards on one play? It may be the most inexcusable safety we've ever seen.
And we're going to throw now on first down. And it's caught. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game, final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Running with purpose. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. The Canes will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. This might be for the ball game. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game. Looks like quarterback will just take a knee here. And that'll do it. National champion. The last team standing at the top of the national championship.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Alabama Crimson Tide.